Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and Merry Christmas. We've somehow almost made it to the end. I mean, we're almost there. We'll live this just 1 week, which is really crazy to think about. But yeah, hope you had a good day, and hope you got what you wanted for Christmas, which I actually did, but you can see, as usual, when it comes to Christmas, there are a lot of gifts I think about, whether it be cars related or non-cars related. I'm going to start off showcasing the non-cars related stuff I got. Introducing a new laptop, because apparently the old one I got on my birthday, like, just got that one glitching screen like in the other half of it, and it almost felt unrepairable, so I had to get a new one. I mean, it looks a bit different from the last one, but that's okay. I'll take what I get. And alongside it is some new headphones, because like usual, the old ones I had stopped working. I don't know why this almost always happens. But yeah, that's the real reason I got it, not to go in alongside the new laptop I got. Right. So now, let's start off with showcasing the car stuff, which is the main focus. So yeah, so first thing we'll be showing off is from the first Cars movie, and that one being Brad Windmiller. Now, Brad Windmiller was first released in 2016 as part of the LA Speedway series, and then it was re-released in 2017, a year later, in the Raceman series, although briefly. And then, afterwards, he never saw a re-release until 2022, in which it was re-released in this packaging style, albeit with the silver right in there where the blister would be. Now from Thailand. It was also in that Speedway of the South 11 pack, which also had Chuck Armstrong and Darla Anderson, which I didn't get. But now I have Brad Windmiller. As you can tell, this is the 2026 release. As you can see, there's the back. So there's McQueen, Holingus, Dexter Hoover, Sheriff, Marilyn, and the King. In which I'm hoping to get Marilyn. I couldn't get her in time, unfortunately. Now, so weirdly enough, Brad is like the only item that I got from Christmas this year that's actually from the Cars movies. Yeah, there's nothing from the Cars tunes, Cars 2, nor Cars 3, and not even from Cars on the Road. However, despite this, there were actually 4 more items I got, but they're from a new expanded universe line. You might have guessed it correctly. It's from Race and Rescue. And the first one I'll be showing from Race and Rescue is Sarge. You can see Race and Rescue Sarge was one of the first revealed items. She was revealed when showing the back of either McQueen, Mater, or Chick Hicks when they were singles in 2025. And then it will appear a case later with Red and Jackson Storm, and also Ryan Shields. And you can see something notable about Sarge is the fact that he's holding the fire extinguisher, in which that same year Mattel released Pit Crew member Sarge, which had him hold a gasoline bottle. So it's a bit similar to that. I'll play with a fire extinguisher, in which... And now there's the back of the packaging, showcasing Chick Hicks, Cruz Ramirez, Luigi, and Guido. I mean, there's Luigi, that's Guido. Sorry if I said Luigi. Guido will point at Guido first, and then Luigi. I feel sorry for that. By the way, there is also Red and Jackson Storm, in which I also got one of each in there. But other than that, I already had Cruz. Right then, the next item I'll be showing is Jeff Corvette. Now, rarely reached 200. Jeff Corvette might be one of the few controversial items in the Race and Rescue line. The reason why I say this is because unfortunately for the GRC line, most of the items were re-releases. Well, most of us were expecting new releases like Jeff Corvette, Nigel Gearsley, Lewis Hamilton, and Rep Kleczkowski being finally included in the GRC line, with me also hoping for a 155 scale release of GRC Mater, since he only exists in Mini Racer form. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Instead, Jeff Corvette was included in the Race and Rescue line. And some people were not a fan of that idea. Mostly for those who mostly wanted a Jeff Corvette in the GRC line. But what made it even more controversial is that there was a book released based on Race and Rescue. And in that book, Jeff Corvette was nowhere to be seen. Like, not a single page had Jeff Corvette in it. Which felt a bit strange, like... So, you could technically claim Jeff Corvette as non-canon to the story. If you wanted to. Well, let's got this anyway, since it's still technically a new item. But you can see here's the back with Morgan Martins, Sally, Guido and Luigi. I got it right this time. Red and Jackson Storm. Almost similar to that of Sarge, albeit Morgan and Sally in place of Chick and Cruz. So you own one of these in there. And you can actually, you know what, let's just compare the packaging, which you can see a lot of differences from. Obviously this one's shinier, this one's or matte, blah blah blah, you already heard about it. But also the packaging in the new Race and Rescue cars for 2026 feels more faded. This one's more brighter. just gonna point that out. And also, another thing I might point out is that this is the only actual 2025 item in this hole. I mean, the one I got. Since this sword is from 2026, and so are the other ones I got. Now let's move on to the 2-packs, which are also from Race and Rescue. Off with Rally Race 200, Lady McQueen, and Chick Hicks. As you can see here, this 2-pack was first released in June when Race and Rescue was first starting. And honestly, it feels pretty cool to see this in person, to me at least. But another thing that might seem cool about this pack is that the fact that this is gonna sound mind-blowing, but this is the first time that Lightning McQueen and Chick Hicks were released in a 2-pack together. I know, shocking. It's really shocking they did not do this before, especially during the 2000s. Or the 2010s. They were in multi-packs together, but not in one 2-pack. Until this one came out. And also pretty cool that McQueen has like 2 different variants in the same expanded universe line. Another time I can think of it is the Carnival Cup Racers, which McQueen has two variants in which one has yellow tires and the other has orange tires. But and there's the back showcasing this 2-pack, and also the Dennis Weber's and Cruz Ramirez one, which is actually the next one. I said it. So basically, technically, like I said, I already had a Rally 200 cruise, but the 2026 release from China, and yes, these are made in China instead of Thailand. Jeff is the only one from Thailand, though. Has a lot of differences, like for example, different expression and more metallic paint, and there'll be a lot more for when we compare these two. The same will be true for same is true for Danny Swervis. That's if you have the Thailand release, in which Danny Swervis has such a strange history in the diecast line, in which his regular counterpart was absent for so many years, and with no re-release to this day. With only getting a variant in the NASCAR line, one normal and another metallic, and then appearing in the Race and Rescue line, which I'll get into more detail when we review this 2-pack. There's the back with the McQueen and Chick 2-pack that I already showed, in this 2-pack in particular. There's also this really weird 2-pack that has Sheriff and Admiral Rodriguez together. I think it's weird because these two never appeared on screen together. Same thing I said about this 2-pack I can say about the Pat Traxton and Jeff Corvette 2-pack. Especially since Jeff Corvette is the Cars 2 one. Sorry about this weird cutoff, but anyway, let's just get these two together. Let's just get these two together. Sorry about that voice crack though. Jeff Corvette here. Yes. Come Come on, Brad. You can be part of it too. I don't know, just feels like he's trying to fit in. So yeah, that's it for today, and let me know if you got anything for Christmas. And I know most of it is just Race and Rescue, but I can take anything. I mean, it's better than not having any gifts at all. In which I'm probably going to start off reviewing the Louise McQueen and Chick Hicks 2-pack, since that's probably the one I'm more excited for, especially the McQueen. Easily one of my favorite items from this line, at least. By the way, I'll see you next time. Bye.